Hi everyone, I'm taking part in week 4 of Kylie Coos Junk Use It, or hashtag Junk Use It or Lose It. Kylie has made picture frames for this week's Junk Use It or Lose It. In fact, she actually filmed it last week, but I just didn't have time to take a look. I've got a piece of corrugated cardboard. This is a piece that I picked up from the scrap store here in the UK during my last visit. I've measured it and it is approximately 50 centimetres by 38.5. So I've put a liner down the middle, so mine will measure 25 by 38.5. So I'm going to go off camera now and just cut my piece in half. Now I just want to show you, I've got my self-healing craft mat here underneath my cardboard and my X-Acto knife, and I'm using a metal ruler which I'm going to hold firmly in place. So be careful with this because of course it's incredibly sharp. Now, this is one of the pieces of card, and I've drawn some lines. I came in 3 inches at first, and that was too much because I'd lose most of the top border here, so I've kept it at 2. So I'm going to cut out this section here of the cardboard, and then I'm going to glue some napkin down. Right, so I've cut the hole out of my box now, and I've got this piece of napkin. I got these in a pack from my local supermarket. They were, oh, I don't know, £2.50 for a pack of 10, and they're linen feel, so they're 1 ply, but they're much thicker because they're linen texture, linen feel napkin. So I'm going to glue this on to the frame, and then I shall cut out. I shall grab another piece and just fill that in on the other side. I shall try and match it up as best as I can. And when I've done that, then I'll come back. Right, so I've glued that down with some matte medium, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut up to the corners like this. Sorry, my head's probably in the way. And then where's the corner? There we go. And then I'm just going to tuck it in and wrap it round like that. So that it's nice and tight. Right. So that is glued down on the back now, and I'm just going to take some, whoops-a-daisy, some more of my glue, and I'm just going to put some on here like this. This is just matte medium, and I've cut a chunk off on the corner, not right close to the edge. And in fact, actually, that just needs trimming ever so slightly more. Yep. And I'm just gluing that neatly down onto the back, and I'm using a credit card just to make sure that it's stuck down properly. And then I shall wrap that over there as well. So that's what the front of my frame looks like. So I've just patched it up and matched it up the best I can. And so I'm just going to flip it over now and fold the edges down on this side here. Just need to trim that piece there. So I'm going to use my matte medium again. Whoopsie-daisy, I've got pieces of napkin everywhere. So I'm just going to put a big thick layer of matte medium on, focus on the edges. Fold that one in first, and then I'm using my credit card, as I say, just to sort of make sure that it's all glued down properly. Add some more glue to that, and then fold that over and do the same. So that's what my frame looks like now, and just in a couple of the corners, this one here, and I don't know whether you can see, just in the corner here, there's just a little tiny bit where you can just see a little bit of the cardboard, and I'm just going into the corners and touching up with a white Posca paint pen, just so that when I put the back on, that I haven't got any cardboard showing. It's just neatens everything up. So that's all I've done there, and that's just finish that off nicely. I've done exactly the same with the back piece of my board, my frame. I've covered the whole piece in one piece of napkin. I cut the edges off again as at an angle, and folded them over and glued them in, and then I've just cut a piece just to sort of neaten up the whole of the back, and so that's the back piece of my frame. And so that's what it looks like now, the two pieces together. This is still slightly damp, so I just need to leave this to dry and have a think about what I'm going to have in the middle. But I just love that. I've also gone over this with some clear gesso to seal it. You could use Mod Podge, you could use your matte medium, you could even use some really watered down white gesso if you wanted to. You can see the difference. It just gives it sort of a slightly washed out effect, which I quite like. So let me have a think about what I'm going to fill it with, and let this have a dry, and then I'll come back. So this is my finished frame. I'm really pleased with it, and I've just put some stamped butterfly images for my focal image in the centre, which I've stamped on some heavy duty watercolour paper. I'm pretty sure this is the Aquarelle watercolour paper, and it's quite thick. I can't remember what the weight is because the front piece has fallen off, but I stamped my 3 images. They're from this stamp here, and there were originally 3 butterflies on one piece. I think the other 2, there was the middle-sized one and then a smaller one here, but I didn't like the layout, so I've cut them up, and I must admit it's much more versatile this way. But as I say, I've printed it onto some watercolour paper, which I have then used masking tape to secure to the back. It's not sticking properly because this is still damp. This is me being impatient. I should have waited until it was completely dry. But when this is completely dry, I shall add some of the red heavy-duty score tape to all 4 edges of the back piece, and then I shall secure it down. So I'm putting the scruffier piece on the inside and the neat one on the outside. So that's a really nice finished piece, and then I shall add some kind of hanging mechanism here. I haven't decided what I shall use for that yet, but that's it. So thanks again, Kylie, for another great project. Lots of people are now taking part in Kylie's Junk Use It or Lose It. Betsy Doodle's been doing regular videos, as has Maggie Lockley, Samara from Crafty Samarita, Crystal Dragonfly, and I think there's some others as well. So I'll leave a link to some of the videos below, and of course I'll leave the link to Kylie's video in the description box as well. But please do go and check it out, and have a look at some of the wonderful other ideas that are out there too, because everybody's got a different take on Kylie's original idea. But if you like that, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the description box below, and take care everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.